Welcome back to the Angry Buddha official. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything. Had to start over because I had to fix the camera a bunch of times. But anyway, here we are. Welcome to the Angry Buddha official, where we're going to talk about snuff storage today and why it's important to store your snuff, why it's better buying in bulk, and possibly a review. I went and got some jars this morning, and I didn't get enough, just because well, there's no really specific reason. I just didn't feel like spending a bunch of money today, so I just bought a few. And because some of the pouches that I have aren't open, or like one more pouch that I have that's not open. I could have gotten some more jars for more of my cans, but that's okay, I'll do that later. Anyway, so I've stored now my high dry toast by, here we go, let's try to see if you can see it there we go, Freiberg and Trayer, F&T. Anyway, so now I've stored this. I've stored it. You can see how the jar is about yay big, trying to even this out. And that's what 200 grams looks like in about a jar this big. Here is the now whiskey and honey. And this is a much smaller jar. This is 100 grams. See, 100 grams really isn't that much. It is. This will last for quite some time, but it's not that much. But that's why it's important to buy in bulk, because you're assuring that you will have the snuff. And if you're worried about it not going fresh, don't buy a bunch of tap boxes. Tap boxes are good. You can still have some, and it's good to maybe have them lying around if you want to add some to it later, because you're going to use them all up. Maybe you go through them really quick so they don't get dry. But the point is, they're not promised to be fresh to you. They might say they are, but there's no guarantee that snuff is going to be fresh by the time it gets to your house. When it's in that tin, it hasn't been opened yet. In a sense, it was opened once, yes, but it's trapped in there. You got it, and as soon as you open that thing, it's gone. I mean, now the tins definitely keep them fresh a lot longer, so you can go a lot longer just having a tin over a tap box, even if it's the tiny ones. Those will still keep your snuff fresh for months. I've noticed, even like the McChrystal's little tiny little 8-gram tins, or whatever those are, 7-gram tins. Those things, man, or 5-gram maybe, even those things still last for months, like 6 to 8 months, I'd say. I've probably had some that were still fresh. And even if they did dry up, there was still moisture in them. I mean, that could be just because of the brand or the quality of the company, it doesn't, whatever. But the point is they were still fresh, and it's always been in I've noticed this in other small tins. So, there's proof there. Anyways, so I got this Rustica. And look, you can even take the little stickers off the pouches and throw them on here for your jars if you don't want to tape and do that. But anyway, this is 50 grams in one of those same size ones as the whiskey and honey. We're gonna continue with that. Hopefully the phone doesn't fall. Oh my God, it's so strong. Yeah, I don't want to put the face right by that. Okay, we're gonna take that Rustica right here, and make sure you be careful so not to leave a mess. If you have any animals or children, even if snuff isn't that dangerous, it is still tobacco and nicotine, and it could be harmful to animals, children, and other things, or people around you. And just dump it in there like that. I choose to keep the pouches because there is some little bit of remainder in there that I can put with something or use it, whatever. And I might want to use the pouches for something else. Maybe I'm going to send it to somebody and then if I'm gonna send it to somebody, well, I have something to send it in, or whatever, you know. Have it your way. McDonald's. That's right, I said it. Okay. That's good. I really like these. These are nice and real tight. You might want to wash them before you put your stuff in it. I'm being lazy and I'm risking poisons from China, so that's okay. No offense to any Chinese people watching. Anyway, I didn't mean poisons, I meant like chemicals from like factories or whatever. Like on the balloons, you know all that shit you see on the balloons? When you get them, all that white shit. Man, I don't know what that shit is. You tell me. But I'm not tripping. Maybe it's not even anything bad. But you never know. Anyway, now we're gonna take all my ambrosia. It's like 25 grams a tin, so we're gonna put all of these tins, these 4 tins, into this. Now, because I should have like some type of scooper by now, but I don't. So, actually, this is the one I've aired out the most. It's finally lost that ammonia scent, but that's okay. And what's really good about this, since these, oh yeah, wow, super strong ammonia. Since these tins still have that strong ammonia scent in there, what's really nice is, yeah, I saw that a little tiny bit, I think. Okay. Anyway, with the ammonia still being in there, which I don't know how long that will stay, but I imagine it will stay in my snuff tin. Yeah, we'll sniff every little bit of this that drops. Don't you worry. Anyways, I have, look, like right now I have extra tins for other snuffs. I can take the stickers off of these if I want to, reuse them. I can get to my point, gosh. The ammonia still being in there, it will keep this snuff that much more fresh in this jar. So, I mean, look at these clumps. Look at the moisture in this. We'll talk about this snuff too. Look at all that moisture. Look at my touch it. Oh my gosh, look, it's breaking down. Oh my gosh. Looks like little pieces of fudge into it. You just press on it. Oh my goodness, it's fabulous. Fabulous. I think that's all of them. Yep, okay. And what we'll do, now I don't think I'm going to be able to get a sticker off this, off the tin. If it's a possibility, I say why not. It's kind of cool to have the sticker on. Oh, look, it's coming right off. And look, there you go. Oreo's going to rip that. And now I have a big 25 gram tin. If there is a snuff that I don't have a tin for, and I can throw, because these are fantastic. Now, let me say this, the Toque tins, the small ones are better, more durable. Maybe it's because they're wider. I don't know, these do kind of dent easy, but these will still keep your stuff fresh to an extent for a period of time, a good period of time. And now we have 100 grams. Why we're doing this is because this is going to keep it fresh forever. Air sealed. Make sure your rubber seals work. Make sure they're on there right. I have some lime toast that was half-ass closed, and it's, well, this sucks. It sucks that it's still fresh. It's just not as fresh as it could be, or it could have been, because I hadn't fixed the problem until later. And just rub that down right there. But I mean, you buying in bulk, it's going to be more fresh. In the bag, in the pouch, it's coming more direct instead of it being already put into a tin and then, you know, stored on a shelf. Now, those still stay fresh, but for so long. And maybe even for so long in these pouches. I don't know. I didn't test it out. I'm not going to. Anyways, store yourself. Put your snuff in your jars. Now, I'll have to get some more for the cheese and bacon. Oh, I didn't put all of it, because look how that, it looks like there's 100 grams in there, because we saw with the, but this is probably more dusty and this has much more moisture, so that's why it looks so much bigger. Yeah, we gotta pack that down a little bit. Bring this back up here. Look at that. See, I thought that was all of them. It's a good thing. I wasn't gonna throw any away, but still. So what I'll do is I'll probably take all these stickers off, put them on something else, put them on something fun. Maybe skateboard. I like to skateboard. I skateboard, yes. The Angry Buddha gets down. I bust my ass. I'm getting old, so I don't do it as much. But anyway, slap these on there on your skateboard. Let the world see that you choose to use nicotine that's smokeless and not cancerous and smells delicious. Ambrosia. We're gonna talk about this. Let's get to it. We're 10. Okay, we're making good time. 11 minutes. Let's turn that AC off. All that noise. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let you look up at this beautiful face here. Anyway, so we'll probably take these stickers off and look. Now I have this nice, slick tin to keep some, you know, maybe I'm going somewhere and I don't want to bring all my snuff with me, which is really hard for me to do because when I have a new order of snuff, I like to just take it all with me because I'm just like, I need all of it, or at least one of each. Anyway, so we got that set. And I still have, you know, like I said, I have this cheese and bacon. Oh, and I have the natural toast. So I'll have like 50 grams of natural toast, and I still have 100 grams of the cheese and bacon here. More like 100 and almost 100 grams of the cheese and bacon. Because I took a little bit and put it in a smaller tin somewhere over there. But we're not worried about that right now. Let's get in Ambrosia. Because it's just so pointless to buy a bunch of tap boxes unless you really go through them that fast. I mean, if you like them, that's cool. Maybe you want to stock up and keep them just in case you like them. Whatever, they're awesome. I get it. They look cool. They look awesome. But if you want to keep your stuff fresh and keep it smell. Oh my goodness, I didn't have it closed. That could have been a disaster. If you want to keep your stuff fresh and make sure you don't spill it, put it in a locked, oh, well, open it first, but then lock it down and put it in a jar. It's gonna keep it fresh for, if you leave, I mean, if it's all air sealed, go put that in your shelf and take it, you know, down a year later. You wanna store it in a dark area. Go on the Snuff forum, ask somebody. I'll have to dig deeper on another video to bring this up, to explain later or whatever. But anyways, what I'm getting at is that I don't know what the temperature should be. I know it shouldn't be hot. Probably not freezing either, but I don't think freezing would be bad compared to hot. It needs to be in a dark area. Get it out of the light, unless you want the sun to toast it, or change the profile. Even if it's stored and it's fresh, you can still change the profile with the sun hitting it. So, you know, keep it in a dark, closed area. You know what, actually, we'll go ahead and check this out. So, what I got right here is, I put a lot of my snuff. What I do is I put them in the jars. The snuff that's not in the jars, I put in Ziploc bags. I try to tape them up before I put them in the Ziploc bags, and then I put the Ziploc bag, or those Ziploc bags, like big Ziploc bags, I put those Ziploc bags in those tins, like these, and then I put the tins in a drawer, or I cover them up and put them in a drawer. I know that they're not gonna get any light from being in my closet, and then like I have, these are just, it's just a bunch of, it's a drawer full of hats. Anyways, I might keep it with my clothes, but yeah, so I got a little bit of storage, right, a little bit of, okay, a few in some jars right here. And then we have right here, this tub, there is there's Ziploc bags full of snuff in here. And then I got them inside the tin, inside the box. This is totally overboard. If you have it taped up and put it into a tub in the dark, that's just fine. Same with if you have it in the jar, just put it in the dark somewhere, and that's fine. We're 14 minutes in. We're gonna go past what I wanted to do because it takes so long. It's gonna take all night for this to upload. Let's get into it real quick. I got chicken enchiladas to get to. The wife made chicken enchiladas, and I'm really excited to eat them. So, take a pinch of this Ambrosia, and we'll talk about it. Past the ammonia, get a dark. Yes, I have already dove into this. You get a dark, robust. I say robust a lot. It's because that's what it is. But I wouldn't even say robust. It's not so much bold. It's more just dark tobacco, rich, chocolatey, pipe tobacco-y. Pipe tobacco is the profile of this snuff, in my opinion. And how it smells in the jar smells just like it in the nose. Chocolatey, rich. If there's any type of fruit notes, I don't smell any. I don't smell any dates or anything, but this smells chocolatey. It's not chocolatey in a cocoa way or Hershey bar or milk chocolate or anything like that. It's more like just there's that little hint of chocolate. To me, it smells more like Captain Black royal flavored pipe tobacco. I believe I've heard someone tell me that before too, before I tried it. I've had Spanish Gin before. It was just a sample. It was drier and more nicotine, I believe. That's the difference between the two, because Spanish Gin is based off, or in the name of, it was made in the name of a famous Spanish snuff maker. I don't know why they changed the name, but I'm pretty sure this is just less nicotine. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Very easy to use. No big burn. Nicotine, low or medium. Probably have to take a lot, or on the low side, but beautiful, aromatic, great for you to use with a pipe. I definitely recommend any pipe smoker that likes snuff or that's been getting into snuff. If you don't know what you should use, and say you like sweet, aromatic, like yellow and dark tobaccos. Yellow and dark tobaccos, what the hell am I talking about? God damn it. Yellow and like dark Cavendish, is that the word? I'm not a pipe smoker, I'm sorry. I am, but I'm not, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I do, but I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, it's like that. It's a sweet aromatic pipe tobacco. That's what I smell, and that's what I recommend you put this in your nose with if you're going out to have a pipe. Have a pipe. I can't talk. Anyways, peace, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. Store your snuff, buy in bulk, put it in a jar, tape it up, put it in the dark, get it out of the light, stop leaving it out in the open. I have tons of snuff I leave out in the open, and then they go dry, and then I complain because I'm lazy because I don't go and hydrate them, and then I still use them, but there's no scent. So don't torture yourself like me, because then you'll be angry, and you don't want to be the angry Buddha, because then you're getting crazy. All right, y'all take it easy. Peace.